Bryant McFadden here now with New Orleans Saints, great Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, no other than the great Drew Brees. Drew, thank you for joining me. How you doing? How you feeling?
I feel great. Great to be here, man. This is fun atmosphere.
Have you, gotten accustomed to being a retired player now? You've been retired for some years now, so, being off the football field, outside of the locker room, have you gotten accustomed to that style of life yet?
Yeah, as you know, football gives you great structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like every day you kind of wake up and you have that very specific routine. So the minute, that football is no longer a part of that, you kind of wake up and it's like, all right, well, I've got to create a new routine now.
Yep.
Now, for me, I've got 4 kids,
Mm-hmm.
and my boys are 15, 13, 11. My daughter's 9.
Yeah.
So that has become my routine.
Mm-hmm.
That keeps me very busy. But, yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 3 years that I've been out now.
Yeah, wow.
It goes by fast, but I get a bunch of youth sports to fill my time now.
No question. And so, talking about your career there in New Orleans, mostly in New Orleans, we were able to do a lot of great things. Statistically speaking, you in the cream of the crop when you look at some of the elite quarterbacks. Where would you put yourself? And I don't need a humble answer. I need an honest answer. When you look at everything you were able to achieve number-wise, win-wise, bringing so much to New Orleans, where will you put yourself when you look at quarterback royalty? Out of all the quarterbacks that, we grew up watching, playing against, things like that.
Yeah. Well, I say this, and this isn't to, avoid that and answer, but it's like when you look at the eras of football and you look at the accomplishments, going back to guys like Otto Graham, right? Like all the way up through Roger Staubach to the Elway Marinos to then kind of call our generation of guys, Peyton, Brady, me, Rodgers, the Rivers, Manning, Roethlisberger. There was a stretch there between the 98 draft to the 05 draft. There was a lot of guys that played a very long time and accomplished a lot of things, won a lot of Super Bowls. So, look, when you're playing the game and you're in the moment, there's times where you feel like, man, I'm the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say there was things that I felt like I did better than anybody else in history.
Can you give us a few?
No, I'm not going to tell you my secrets. But no, I mean, if you honestly,
I can give you a few.
Yeah, you played against
you a lot. The way you anticipated throws, I hated it. Most secondary guys hate that because you threw guys open, and oftentimes because of your height, we felt like the best way to make things a little difficult for you was to bring pressure down the teeth of the interior offensive line. But somehow, some way, you will always do that thing where you're looking up and we're like, this is not going to be an accurate pass. Because, for us in the secondary, Drew, if we can't see the quarterback, we don't think the quarterback can see us.
Right.
And we'll be encouraged, and it's like a post route. And he's like, no, I can't see Drew, so he can't see where the receiver is going. And lo and behold, bam. And we would come to the sideline like, bro, what is he doing? Like, how is that possible? Because we weren't accustomed to that. And that was a unique thing about you and the way you adjusted to your style of play that made it very, very difficult for us. And I can tell you that now because I'm retired, you're retired, so I don't have to worry about seeing that. But that was a unique trait that Drew had that was oftentimes you guys watch highlights, watch his games, he would look up in the pocket and look up just to see over the line. But being able to see what was going through in the throwing window was amazing.
See, I've always said that accuracy is really trust and anticipation.
Facts.
Because a lot of times, I wouldn't necessarily see my receiver. I wouldn't necessarily see the DB.
Yeah.
But I could feel where you were, and I also just knew based on my knowledge of coverage, based on my knowledge of where my guy was supposed to be. Like, for example, cover 2, and I'm throwing the deep end cut to the boundary, right, to the X receiver. I know as long as the safety's deep enough, here's my guy rolling in 18 yards. As long as the will backer is low enough, I can just lay this thing over. I don't need to see any of you guys. But if I can just feel where I know exactly where that hole is, and I know the timing based on my feet as to when I need to throw that ball.
Yeah, this is amazing right here because, for a lot of the individuals that are watching us, they don't know how important that is because most quarterbacks, they need to see to get a feel.
Yeah.
Drew just literally told me something I never heard before. He didn't need to necessarily see where the guy was, just knowing the rhythm, just understanding. That's a whole nother topic of discussion. I
This
wish
is what
I
one
could.
of my mentors told me is just because you can't see doesn't mean you can't like visualize. So a lot of visualization, and this is part of my like preparation during the week, was you would visualize coverage, you would visualize the play. So even though you might get to Sunday and you couldn't necessarily see it, I could visualize exactly where.
And that goes back to what I said about what one of the things I thought was amazing about you, because I felt like you couldn't see us.
Yeah.
And you most of the time you weren't seeing us, but you still was dropping dimes. So I want to play a little game with you, right? I know you're a student of the game.
Yeah.
You know, you have dropped some historic names already in this conversation. All right, you threw at least 15 touchdown passes to 9 receivers in your career. Can you name them?
Okay. So Antonio Gates, is that one?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I think that was probably the only one with the Chargers. So I'm going to go Marcus Colston, Lance Moore, Devery Henderson, Robert Meacham. Let's go Jimmy Graham. Let's go Mike Thomas. Man, where am I at?
You have two more. You got two more. You got two more.
Alvin Kamara?
Nope.
Reggie Bush?
Nope.
What?
One is a running back.
One is a running back. Pierre Thomas?
Nope.
LaDainian Thomas?
Nope. Undersized.
Sproles.
Sproles and one more.
Guy. Let's see here. Is it
Receiver.
Receiver?
Yes, sir.
Who am I missing?
You didn't draft him. He came as a free agent.
Okay.
Fast.
Oh, Teddy Ginn.
Nope.
No, he wasn't a free agent.
And you threw 20 to him. Wow, you threw a lot of touchdowns, Drew.
And we drafted him as a free agent?
You didn't draft him.
No, but he came to us as a rookie free agent.
No.
Oh.
A veteran free agent.
A veteran free agent.
Or did you take? He might.
What year? What years?
Initials BC. Did you? Did you draft Brandon Cooks?
B. Cooks.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. He's
first round. Okay, my bad.
Brandon Cooks.
You got. That was good.
Man,
Colston. You threw 72. Wow, the Colston. Woo. I got another one for you. All right. You aced that one easily. You didn't need my help at all.
All right.
You have 9 career playoff wins. Can you name each of the quarterbacks you defeated in the playoffs? And one you defeated twice.
Okay. So let's see. Jeff Garcia.
No question. Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So now let's jump to. So we got Kurt Warner. We got Favre.
Yep.
We got Peyton.
Yep.
Okay. So then let's go.
This is
Matthew
amazing.
Stafford.
Yep.
Jump to 13.
This is amazing right here. This man no ball.
Yeah, that's right.
One was in your division.
Yeah, 13 was Nick Foles.
Yep. And you got him twice.
Yeah. Yeah, Foles twice. That's right.
Yep.
And then 17 was Cam.
Yep.
Cam Newton.
One more.
Let's see. 18 was we got Trubisky in 20.
You got Trubisky. That's
18, That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right.
I literally thought you might have some issues with that, all right? But Drew knows ball.
Recall.
Yeah, facts. Drew knows ball. So when you talk about the other side, so let's now focus in on defensive side, right? Yeah. You played against so many great defensive players.
Yeah.
Who would be, if you had to rank your top 3 defensive players that you faced?
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily watching from afar, but you've encountered in a ball game.
Yeah.
Who would be your top 3 most difficult defenders that you faced?
Well, let me first say this. When I came in the league in 2001, San Diego Chargers, on the other side of the ball, and they were on my team, but in practice, Junior Seau, Rodney Harrison.
Oh, Hall of Famers. Yeah.
On the same defense.
That's
right? At different levels.
Fresh out of Purdue. That's what you get it.
Bro, that was next level. I was like, man, so this is what the NFL is all about.
Yes.
With these guys' intensity and their physicality, but they were exceptional leaders too, like great teammates. So I got to start off by saying that. As far as guys that like game planning wise, thinking about Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly. Yeah. And then I would even go the combination of Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis at linebackers for Carolina. There was about an 8-year stretch where, man, I felt like special. Well, I felt like I was playing the game against them. Because they were the quarterbacks of that defense. Yeah. They orchestrated everything. And they were guys that would not miss tackles. Yeah. They both had different skill sets. Thomas Davis was an excellent rusher, a pass rusher. Like I dreaded putting running backs on him because he would either run him over or he would give some kind of a move and get past him. He was excellent in coverage. He had great ball skills. Kuechly was just so dang smart. Yeah. He would anticipate where the ball was going. Like you always felt like you had to outsmart him. So those two guys were special. Here's one for you, a throwback. Bob Sanders.
Oh.
Remember Bob Sanders'
From the
heyday with
Colts.
the Colts?
Yes.
So
Bob Sanders was hell out there.
Yeah.
Woo.
We had a nickname for him. We called him the Missile or something like that whenever we play against him because this dude was downhill, so physical.
Reckless
right?
abandon.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, like, run game, it was like, man, no receiver can dig this dude out as a force player, right? So, like, you were finding creative ways to run away from him and do different things. Of course, your guy, Palomalu.
Troy,
right?
Yeah.
Like, just unpredictable, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be there. That's your responsibility, but you saw something over here.
That.
Ed Reed,
Yes.
for that matter.
Yeah.
Ed Reed. Like, just the traditional stuff wouldn't work against Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Like, you had to find new and creative ways to try to move this guy or try to outsmart him. Those are some.
Yeah.
Oh, Champ Bailey.
Champ. Yeah.
Champ was elite.
Champ
Yeah.
was definitely.
There you
I
go.
mean, great names, and highly respected names as well. Before we let you go, Drew, we want to play a logo game with you. All right. We're going to show a logo.
Yep.
Name the first player you think of when you see the logo.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. A team you love a
Yeah.
lot.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
Go Matty Ice. Oh, Bambi.
Okay.
You know,
Bambi?
That was
Got to be a nickname.
number 19. It was a nickname for a legendary receiver for the Chargers back in the heyday, back in the 60s.
Lance Allworth, right?
Yeah, Lance Allworth.
Yeah,
you
there we
got
go.
it.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
got it. Doug Williams.
Doug Williams. Okay.
Honestly, the first thing I thought of was Hank Stram.
Ooh.
Hank Stram, legendary coach, right? We're going to
Yes.
matriculate the ball down the field. Purdue graduate.
Oh.
I'm just
Okay.
got to give an ode
Drew
to my
let you
guys.
know he know ball. He know ball.
Lynn
Right.
Dawson as well. He
Okay.
was, first Purdue quarterback win a championship.
Purdue.
Luke
Okay,
Keith-
hold on. I got, since you know ball, I'm here.
Yeah.
Who drafted Lynn Dawson?
You mean what team or what?
What team drafted Lynn
I
Dawson?
assumed it was the Chiefs. Was it not?
Was Pittsburgh.
Was it?
Yes.
And then there was a trade that happened.
Something
on,
happened. He never
on
played for
draft day?
Pittsburgh. He went
Really?
to Kansas City. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Purdue great.
All right.
Here we go.
There you
Carolina.
go. I like that. Keekly came to mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, Raiders.
Madden. I mean, I just immediately saw Madden.
John Madden. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Staubach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And FedEx.
FedEx.
Tell us about FedEx.
FedEx Player of the Year, Aaron Ground. So I'm here to announce the winner. Hey, check out this hardware now.
What we got? Oh, that's heavy.
It's heavy now, huh? How would you like that on your mantle?
Oh, my
huh?
goodness. Yeah. Shouts out to Brock, right?
That's right. FedEx Aaron Ground Player of the Year. FedEx has been doing this for a long time. I had the pleasure of winning this award 4 times during my career.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to announce this year that the FedEx Air Player of the Year is Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
FedEx
Deserving.
Ground is Christian McCaffrey.
Wow.
First time that teammates,
2 teammates
have won this at the same time.
Air and ground guy.
Aaron Ground. And so on behalf of those 2 guys, FedEx is going to donate $20,000 in each of their names to the HBCU of their choice to fund scholarship programs to deserving students. So
Great thing by FedEx. Before I let you go,
right. Yeah.
game pick.
Game pick. Man, I don't know. I mean, if this is foreshadowing for the game,
No,
then
as
I
much
guess we gotta
ball,
go
as
Niners,
much
but-
ball that you know, you got a game pick.
Yeah. I feel like San Francisco is the most well-rounded.
Yeah.
And San Francisco's offense has the ability to keep Mahomes off the field.
Yeah.
But there's just the Mahomes factor.
I,
It's the unpredictability.
it is.
He can create.
And it's annoying as a defender.
Right.
But it's just like he's a gamer. You know, the great ones, they become a gamer. You were a gamer.
Yeah. I think San Fran. Look, they've been knocking at the door now.
Yeah.
For a long time. Like,
You know how it is.
I'd love to see Shanahan get it.
There you have it. Man, great conversation with my guy, Drew Brees, man. Not only an outstanding football player, quarterback, all of the above, but this man knows a lot of football. Shouts out to Drew Brees. New Orleans Saints, great. Thank you.
Thank you.